Detective Inspector.
Sergeant?
Ian Durrance. We met when I found that poor lad dead behind the wheel of his van.
Of course.
Yeah. I was on duty today, so didn't get to the service.
Oh, it was very, appropriate. Did you know the chief super well?
Oh, we went way back. Yeah. Anyway, it was nice to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Yes?
Who was that?
The officer who found Harry Steadman dead at the wheel. People were wondering if you wanted to say a few words.
What would I say? That my ex-husband was a corrupt officer and helped cover up a series of murders.
Saskia? Are you okay? Saskia?
Black male, early 20s, single stab wound to the abdomen. They reckon he's been dead about 8 to 10 hours. There's no blood trail or spatter. Seems like he died where he fell.
The knife's in the right hand. Could it be suicide?
Sockos don't think so. They reckon he would have dropped the knife as he went down.
Yes, it was placed there. By the killer?
He's looking that way.
Any ID?
There's a phone, but it's password protected. There's no wallet, just a car key fob. Billy's out looking for the victim's vehicle now.
Okay.
Saskia moved in about 6 weeks ago.
The guy on the floor, did you recognize him?
No, I couldn't even look at him.
5'10", black, early 20s.
Yeah, I've seen him with someone like that. A couple of times. Yeah, mind you.
What?
I've seen her with loads of men. It's my strong suspicion that she's a, sex worker.
What about last night? Did you see or hear anything unusual?
Oh, loud music, raised voices. Not that that's unusual. She's always kicking off at someone.
Were they male or female, these voices?
Both.
When was this?
About 10. Yeah, I was frightened Saskia was going to wake the baby, but then I fell asleep myself.
Sorry, I need a word. It's urgent.
No way.
So our victim's a serving police officer.
Vivian?
We've got a bit of a situation here. Our murder victim is a serving police officer.
What do we know about him?
Constable Vincent Jarvis, stationed London Central, lived with his mother. She phoned in this morning. She was worried that his bed hadn't been slept in.
I'll visit the mother before it leaks to the press that the police officer's been murdered.
Shall I get Billy to meet you there? She's very good at the emotional stuff.
Good idea.
Okay, I'll text you the address. Oh, and There's something else.
Go on.
Young police officer, black. Stabbed in the abdomen. Knife in hand, most likely planted. Does that remind you of anyone?
Police Constable Tyler Bates. It's a bit of a long shot.
Yeah, but it's worth bearing in mind.
Totally.
Is it about Vincent?
It is.
Better come in.
Take a seat, Mrs. Jarvis.
We're very sorry to have to tell you, Mrs. Jarvis, that your son is dead.
How? What happened?
He was stabbed.
Sergeant Durrant?
That's me.
I'm Detective Sergeant Vivian Cole. Weren't you at the Chief Super's wake last night?
I was. My condolences for your loss.
We were divorced. It was a long time ago. Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to be the bearer of more bad news. Police Constable Vincent Jarvis has been found dead.
Are you joking?
It looks like he's been murdered. Now, according to this CAD report, you were called to an incident with Vincent yesterday afternoon. Can you tell me what happened?
Yeah, of course. Police Constable Jarvis had stopped a Mr. George Stubbs. Jarvis was acting on a tip-off that Stubbs had drugs in his possession. Mr. Stubbs complained about the stop and search, so I attended the scene and resolved the situation.
Resolved? How?
The complainant was satisfied with my apology and went on his way.
Okay, and no drugs were found?
None.
Do you know where Jarvis got his tip-off from?
He wouldn't tell me.
What did you do about that?
I didn't go as far as discipline. I mean, I would have only ended up looking like the bad guys, so I just gave him some words of advice. These kids, the way they recruit them, take all sorts as long as it ticks a box. I am sorry to hear about Police Constable Jarvis. I'm really sorry.
Thanks for your help.
Been talking to Vincent's colleagues. He was very popular. They're absolutely gutted.
Well, not quite all of them.
What do you mean?
I was talking to a Sergeant Durrant. I mean, he said he was sorry, but...
But?
Well, I didn't quite believe him.
Vincent got home about 7. He clearly hadn't had a good day at work. But he didn't want to talk about this.
What time did he go out?
Well, we'd had our tea. I watched TV, and Vincent went up to his room to play computer games. He was back down again before 10, because we always watched the news together.
Take your time.
He got a text.
Do you know who it was from?
No. He said it was from a mate. He had to go out. He never came back.
According to his mum, Vincent only ever wanted to be a police officer. She also confirmed that Vincent was left-handed.
So it's increasingly likely the knife was planted in his right hand.
What we need to know is who texted Vincent just before 10 p.m.
I'm waiting for a response from Vincent's service provider.
Any news on the tenant from the crime scene? Saskia Dunleavy?
Nothing.
What about her friends and family?
Saskia grew up in care. We haven't found anyone to talk to us yet.
Right, if we don't find her soon, I'll do an appeal.
Young black policeman stabbed, knife planted on him. Isn't that the same MO as the murder of Police Constable Tyler Bates outside that pub? But you'd already thought of that.
Yeah, it struck me straight away. But we need to make a more concrete connection if we're going to link the two investigations.
So Tyler Bates and Vincent Jarvis could have been killed by the same person? A serving police officer?
The same psycho who threatened my kids.
If we lock him up, you get your family back.
Either of you seen this girl? Her name is Saskia.
The tech team have got into Vincent Jarvis's phone. It was Saskia Dunleavy who texted him last night.
What did she say?
Just one word: help.
How do we know it was from her?
She and Vincent have been messaging the past few weeks.
In a relationship?
It looks that way.
Just had the Deputy Assistant Commissioner on the phone, not putting pressure on us to find out who killed Constable Jarvis.
Well, it is high profile. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Your ex-husband was buried yesterday. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Look, Rob's found something in Saskia Dunleavy's phone records. Threatening messages from the downstairs neighbour, Kelly Thompson.
How threatening.
Downright nasty.
I presume this Kelly didn't mention it when you spoke to her.
Of course you didn't.
Nick her for harassment. I should encourage her to tell us the truth.
Hey, did you get a hold of Kelly Thompson?
Yeah, we did. Rob's bringing her in now.
Okay, good.
I meant to ask, how was the funeral?
It was, a funeral.
Did the chief super have any other relatives?
His parents are both dead, and his sister lives in New Zealand.
So you ended up...
Yeah, talking to people I haven't seen in 25 years.
How was that?
Yeah, I've had better days.
When you found the chief super in that state,
I know you mean well, Billy, but Jack and I were divorced over 25 years ago.
but you must want to find the man who killed your ex-husband.
Yeah, of course I do.
Did you go to the grave?
Yeah, for my sins.
No offense, Sarge, but I just find it hard to believe that you would watch your ex-husband being buried and feel nothing.
You know what I felt? I felt furious that someone so intelligent would be so stupid. I mean, there was me, Rob, the detective inspector, the deputy assistant commissioner, all running around, stitching together this deal to guarantee his safety. And what did Jack McGrew do?
He got himself killed.
Stupid. These are the threatening text messages you sent to Saskia Dunleavy. What did she do to make you so upset?
Well, she complained about the baby crying. The cheek of her. You should hear the noise she makes all day and night.
Did you see Saskia yesterday evening?
Yes.
Tell us what happened.
Well, I went up there
When?
about 7:30
Why did you do that?
to have it out with her.
Have what out?
What she did to George.
George who?
George Stubbs.
Sorry. Did you say George Stubbs?
Yeah.
What did Saskia do to George Stubbs?
Well, she told that police officer that George had drugs in his car.
Which police officer?
The guy I found dead this morning.
What, the guy you couldn't even look at?
What is George Stubbs to you?
He's the father of my baby.
George Stubbs, property developer, no criminal record.
Spoke to his wife. She hasn't seen George since 8 o'clock this morning. He hasn't shown up for work and he's not answering his phone.
He was stopped and searched by Constable Vincent Jarvis yesterday afternoon, and he was not happy about it. The patrol sergeant had to come out and pour oil on troubled waters.
Did the officers search Stubbs' car?
Yep, no sign of any drugs.
Kelly's convinced Constable Jarvis was given a dodgy tip-off by her neighbour, Saskia Dunleavy.
Is that reason enough for George Stubbs to stab a police officer?
And plant a knife in his hand.
What exactly does Kelly say happened last night?
George came around about 9. They had sex and a pizza, and then Kelly fell asleep and she didn't hear George leave.
So where's George Stubbs now? And where the hell is Saskia Dunleavy?
That's great, thanks. Saskia Dunleavy's turned her phone on.
At last, you got a location?
Yep, she's in Camberwell on Glenshade Road, heading for the Ferncott estate.
Billy, let the detective inspector know you can call off the press conference. Shall we grab her before she disappears again?
Well, thanks for nothing.
Saskia Dunleavy? Chasing suspect south down Beckman Street towards the estate. Stay there. Hold your hands up. Saskia Dunleavy, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You do not have to say anything. It may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand? Come on, let's go. Boss, watch your head.
I didn't kill Vincent. I loved him.
So who did?
Can't tell you that.
But you know.
Of course I know.
Let me get this straight. A police officer is found dead in your flat, stabbed with one of your kitchen knives. You disappear from the crime scene, and we have to track you down and arrest you. And you're telling us it wasn't you who killed Police Constable Jarvis. It was someone else who you refused to identify.
Yeah. Scared of him. Scared he could kill me too.
We can offer you protection.
From him. You're having a laugh, aren't you?
Why not?
Because of who he is.
Okay, Saskia, why don't you talk us through what happened last night?
I've said all I'm going to say.
Did you give Vincent the tip-off about George Stubbs having drugs in his car?
He deaf.
Do you buy any of that?
I believe she's scared of whoever killed Vincent Jarvis. You offered her protection. She turned it down because of who he is.
Well, who then?
A serving police officer. Rob spotted it, so did I. The MO of Police Constable Vincent Jarvis's murder is almost identical to the murder of PC Tyler Bates. Now, presumably, the murderer thought if he could get away with it once, he could get away with it 5 times.
All the victims were stabbed in the abdomen.
George Stubbs is just called in.
Called in?
He's agreed to come in for interview. Sounds like he's ready to spill.
Do you want me to sit in on the Stubbs interview?
I'd like the detective inspector to do it.
Don't want to tread on anyone's toes.
No, that's fine. You spoke to Saskia Dunleavy?
Okay, then.
The reason I asked David to sit in is so that you're free to do something else for me.
I was in a panic. When Kelly called me this morning and told me she found that copper dead, I didn't know what to do.
Slow down, Mr. Stubbs.
Last night, my wife thought I was in a business dinner, but I wasn't. I was with Kelly.
We know that.
I was sitting in the park all day. I knew I had to speak to you people, but before that, I had to tell my wife where I was last night, which meant telling her about Kelly and the baby.
And how did you take it?
She wasn't exactly over the moon.
Mr. Stubbs?
Yes.
Can we talk about last night? When you got to Kelly's place, what happened?
Kelly was worried that the noise from next door was going to wake the baby.
So what did you do?
I went out onto the landing. I was going to bang on that Saskia's door, ask him to keep it down.
And did you? Bang on the door?
No.
Why not?
I saw that copper from the stop and search yesterday afternoon. The young guy.
Where is he?
He was coming along the corridor.
And then what happened?
The copper, he banged on the door of Saskia's bedsit. The door flew open and they both started shouting.
The copper and Saskia?
No, the copper and the man inside of Saskia's bedsit.
Which man?
The other copper from the stop and search. The older one, the sergeant.
What are you up to?
Vivian's asked me to do some digging. She spoke to the uniformed sergeant who was called out to the George Stubbs stop and search yesterday. She feels something about the sergeant isn't right.
What's this sergeant's name?
Ian Durran.
We know who killed Vincent.
He's going to think I told you.
He's not. Because you didn't tell us. There's another witness.
Who?
Kelly's boyfriend, George. He saw the killer let Vincent into your flat.
We also know the killer is a serving police officer.
Why don't you start at the beginning?
A few weeks back, Vincent got called out when I got caught shoplifting. He ended up giving the shop manager 30 quid of his own money just to forget about the whole thing. After that, I was grateful. So, I passed him the odd juicy nugget of information. Drug stuff, mainly. Vincent ended up with a few decent arrests.
Yesterday?
And Kelly downstairs was doing my head in. So I told Vincent that a man was going to be dropping drugs off just before tea time.
But Vincent didn't find any drugs on George Stubbs.
Only because he didn't get time to look properly. Stubbs kicked off and then that other copper turned up.
Can you describe him?
White, beard, fit looking.
This other copper, how did he end up at your bedside?
I think that was my fault. I watched the whole thing and the stop and search from my window. I couldn't believe it when they let Stubbs go, so I went and had it out of Vincent.
In front of this other police officer?
Yeah.
So the other police officer worked out the intel came from you?
Yeah.
It means he also knew where you lived.
What time did the second police officer come to your bedside?
I think it was about 10:15. Someone was knocking on the door, so I looked through the spile. When I saw it was that copper, I just shouted for him to go away.
What happened next?
He wouldn't go anywhere. So I texted Vincent. Asked him for help.
How did the second officer get into your bedside?
He pushed the door and gave way. He threw me against the wall. Told me I was a slut for seeing a black officer.
And how long was it before Vincent turned up?
God, it felt like ages. I picked up a saucepan and I whacked that copper in the ribs with it. It only winded him, but it gave me enough time to lock myself in the toilet.
And when Vincent arrived?
And they were fighting. I let myself out the toilet. When I saw the front door was open, I just ran for my life. That guy is insane.
This Sergeant Ian Durrant, I'm sure I've seen him somewhere before.
You have. We think he's the one that threatened your kids.
Of course, that's him.
Durrant was the officer who found Harry Steadman dead.
Yeah, except he didn't find him dead. He killed him. He killed all of them.
Durrant went off duty just over an hour ago. Reported himself sick. His patrol car's still in the yard of his police station.
The Deputy Assistant Commissioner sends her congratulations. This team managed to ID Durrant when nobody else did. But she's tasked the Serious Crime Manhunt Unit to track Durrant down and arrest him.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, manhunts are hardly our skill set.
So what do we do now?
We continue with the investigation into Police Constable Jarvis's murder.
Which means we continue to investigate Ian Durrant, so we can search his flat.
Detective Constables Rob Brady and Billy Fitzgerald. We're leading the search. Cheers.
You need to see this. This is from the evidence store. According to the label, there should be a gun and bullets inside it.
So Durrant's armed. Call it in. I was a uniformed constable during the riots.
What was it like?
Not exactly a bundle of laughs.
Do you reckon Durrant took these?
Looks like it. Billy. Obviously didn't go down the digital route.
Look at these.
That's the Deputy Assistant Commissioner. Why's Durrant taking pictures of her?
We've got a serious problem. Rob and Billy think that Derrant's next target is the Deputy Assistant Commissioner.
Why did they think that?
Well, his flat is full of photos of her. He also booked a gun at the property store earlier today, just before he went off sick.
I've got the DAC's mobile number.
Derrant's first victim was a black police officer. Vincent Jarvis was also a black police officer. The Deputy Assistant Commissioner is a black police officer.
We need to do something. We shouldn't just be standing here.
That was the Deputy Assistant Commissioner's office. They think she's turned off her mobile because she's visiting Vincent Jarvis's mother.
Let Rob know. He's much closer. I'll organise armed backup.
That's Derrant's car.
He's in the driver's seat.
Should we wait for our backup?
Find out how far away they are.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to stop him from killing any more police officers.
Stop!
You! In my uniform! It's an insult. And it ends now.
Do you want to arrest him?
Ian Durrant, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Police Constable Twyla Bates, Grace Harper, Harry Steadman, Chief Superintendent Jack Mulgrew, and Police Constable Vincent Jarvis. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later align in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand? Come on, let's get him up. Come on in.
You were supposed to wait. You got shot at.
He missed. Besides, I didn't need armed backup.
I just saw an opportunity.
Great work, Billy.
The Deputy Assistant Commissioner's gone back to write up her statement. She wants to buy us all a drink later.
Can it wait? Now that Durrant's in custody, I just want to see my kids.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I'm really glad that it was you and Rob that finally arrested Derrant.
Because of the colour of our skin.
Is that the wrong thing to say?
No, you're right. There is a certain satisfaction in locking him up.
There's plenty more to take his place.
What, in the police?
Most of them just hide it better than Derrant did.
I've just heard from HQ. Derrant will only agree to talk to one police officer. You can say no.
Of course I can't.
I'll drive you.
This is Mulgrew.
Detective Sergeant Cole.
You never stop talking about you know.
Good friends, were you?
The best.
Is that why you killed him?
You know, you got a reputation for being a seriously gifted detective. Old school, you started in uniform, worked your way up. You must really resent it.
Resent what?
Well, they'll let anyone in now. As long as their skin's the right colour. Like that pair you got to work with.
Oh, you mean the two detectives that caught you? Shall we begin?
Bet your kids have missed their daddy.
Not as much as their daddies missed them.
What are you waiting for? I can finish up here.
Don't threaten my kids. That's why I need to know if he was acting alone. If he was, then I can bring my family back home. Sarge said she's gonna ring me.
You killed 5 people without any help from anyone. No joint venture.
These killings are down to me.
So you did act alone?
Yeah. Entirely alone.
Really? Tyler Bates was stabbed outside a pub. We know there was at least one other person there.
Your husband? Yeah. I was the one who killed Bates.
Can I ask why?
There we were. Me and your husband. Minding our own business, having a drink outside the pub. We were bothering nobody. Police Constable Bates walks past on patrol. Recognise the chief superintendent. He comes steaming over. There's a real pop at him for drinking at the Rose and Crown. Him, a rookie cop.
That pub has a reputation for being right-wing racist.
It's still a free country, last time I checked.
Then what happened?
I asked Bates to control his behaviour in front of a senior officer.
And did he?
Of course not. He went off on one, banging on about institutional racism.
So what did you do?
I went into the pub kitchen, picked up a knife. I went back outside and I stabbed it in his gut.
And you're proud of that?
There was no way I was going to let him get away with speaking to the chief super like that.
And was the chief superintendent grateful?
He covered my tracks.
Why did Jack do that? For you?
2011. The London riots on a sink estate. Your husband, me, and one of our ethnic colleagues. A gang of black guys charged us. One of them got hold of Jack. He had a hammer. Our ethnic colleague was like a rabbit in a headlight. He just stood there, calling it in.
You saved Jack's life.
You're right, I did. If I hadn't intervened, those thugs would have killed him.
And then?
A few months later, I got pulled over for driving over the limit, and I asked Jack to make it go away.
But if he got found out, his career would have been over. That would have killed him. You had him by the balls.
We were brothers in arms.
No. Jack wasn't a racist. He never agreed with you, never. Okay, let's talk about the other murders. Grace Harper, why did you kill her?
She saw me knife Bates. I had to shut her out before she revealed my identity.
And Harry Stedman?
That was an accident. That's the one I regret. He was a nice lad.
And what about PC Vincent Jarvis? Was he a nice lad?
He never should have been wearing the uniform. So.
You make me sick.
You know, Jack was right about you. You really are nothing special. Now, to hear Jack tell it, your wedding night was a disaster and your marriage just fell apart from there. You couldn't perform in the bedroom, so what did you do? You ran away!
You didn't have to wait.
I wanted to. How did it go?
Well, he's admitted to all 5 murders, and it looks like he was working on his own.
Good. Well done. Counter-terrorism haven't found any connection.
Look, I have to ring Rob.
Thanks, Vivian.
All clear?
Yes. She's confident Durrant's a lone wolf.
So go.
You should call it a day.
I'm just sorting a bed and breakfast for Saskia and leaving. Her bed sits to the crime scene.
You don't have to do that.
I know. I want to. Go.
Thanks for sorting the B&B. I don't think I'll ever be able to go home after what happened to Vincent.
It's no problem.
Your mate Rob,
What about him?
he's still here.
Why?
I need his help.
I can help you.
I've met him before. He doesn't recognise me. It was a really long time ago. I was just a kid.
So what really happened with Durrant? It's clearly got to you.
He said some things about Jack, about our marriage, and his twisted idea of how it ended.
How did it end?
We were both detectives, both new in CID, and he messed up. I mean, nothing major, but enough to get him into trouble, and he asked me to lie to cover up his mistake.
You refused.
No. He was my husband. So I told the lie, and then I packed my bags and left him.
Did you love him?
Leaving him was the hardest thing I have ever done. Does that surprise you? That I've loved?
Once upon a time, maybe, but... Well, now I know you better.
Can't you just, like, give me Rob's number? He'll understand.
No.
Like, listen to me, you stupid cow.
Take a step back.
If I don't get to talk to Rob, you lot are going to have another murder to investigate.
Really?
Or ask yourself, you really want to take the risk?
Certainly looks like a suicide.
Yeah, uniform, I'm convinced. Reckon they've got a point.
How come?
Well, he didn't string himself up. And I'm betting he didn't do that to his own face. Sarge.
Rob? And this is? Lee Fitzgerald, trainee detective constable. I've just been transferred from CID.
Acting Detective Inspector Vivian Cole.
Do me a favour. Find out who discovered the body and get their account, yeah?
So, definitely not a suicide?
No doubt about it. He's been murdered.
But why bother to make it look like he killed himself?
I hear you found the body. Can I get your name?
Amber.
Amber Saunders. Amber, can you tell me what happened?
Yeah, I was just cutting through the park and I caught sight of something in the trees and he was just hanging there and sorry.
You've had a terrible shock, baby.
ID?
No phone, no wallet, nothing.
He is covered in dry blood, but there's no blood around him, which means he wasn't killed here.
He's been dragged through the undergrowth and then strung up with this. Looks like a 4-metre tow rope to me.
I'll need your details. An address?
Yeah, I don't actually have an address. You can find me at the homeless shelter in Charing Cross.
What about a mobile number? What I really need is for you to come in and make a statement. Do you think you can manage that? Sometime this morning, maybe?
Sure.
Tire tracks.
Too wide for a car. Something like a transit van.
Right, let's prioritise CCTV and ANPR on the roads around here. Find the van, there's a good chance we'll find the killer.
Quite something to haul a dead body up and suspend it from that branch. It's hard work on your own.
You think we're looking for two people?
It's a strong possibility.
You know, the stage suicide is absolute key. The killer is saying, look at me, look what I've done. Well, since we've got sod all to ID the victim, I better do a press appeal.
Thought you'd have heard.
What's he doing here?
Who's that?
Detective Inspector Bradford.
Isn't he on compassionate leave?
What do you want? You sure you're ready for this?
100%.
Detective Inspector? Is it welcome back?
It is.
When did you decide?
Called the super yesterday. Cheers.
Trainee Detective Constable Billy Fitzgerald.
So,
Pleased to meet you, Billy. Right, Sergeant, what have we got?
You gave your heart attack.
Tom's not answering his phone.
Why could be snoring?
I don't know where he is. I think we should phone his mum or the police.
What's Tom going to say when he turns up? He's going to go mad.
I suppose.
Hey. It'll be all right.
I wish I had your confidence.
Thanks for holding the fort.
No problem. The missing persons inquiry, have they made any progress?
Not that they've told me.
And you, what do you think?
Well, I'm convinced she's alive.
Why wouldn't she call?
I don't know. Maybe she's not in her right mind.
So you think she had some sort of breakdown? Does that mean you saw the signs before she went missing?
It means I haven't given up hope.
What do you think about the DI's wife? I think she's dead. Up.
Right, Rob, where are we at?
The victim was covered in cuts. The fact that none of these cuts appear to be defensive wounds, plus the redness we've seen on his wrists, indicate that he was bound at the wrists and then slashed repeatedly with a knife. Coroner suspects cause of death as heart attack rather than bleed out. So in other words, the guy was terrified.
The killer, or killers, they wanted the body to be found. The stage suicide gives it a kind of theatrical flourish.
Killers?
Oh, it's highly unlikely one person could have hauled the victim up on their own.
Right, let's just get back to basics, shall we? Any progress on an ID?
Not yet. All we've got is this very distinctive tattoo. My love will be yours always.
Somebody must be missing him.
The body of a man in his 20s was found early this morning. He was 5 feet 10 inches tall, short, blonde hair, and blue eyes. He also had a distinctive tattoo on his left upper arm. If this description means anything to you, you think you might know this person, please contact the police immediately.
Yeah, police, please.
So who is he?
Tom Price, 24 years old. Runs his own tech startup, something to do with bikes. His fiancée hasn't spoken to him since yesterday morning. He's the right height and colouring, and he's got a tattoo on his left upper arm.
His mother's an MP. Kirsten Price. Do you want me to talk to her?
No. Go and see the girlfriend. Take Billy with you. We need to be sure he's Kirsten Price's son before we talk to anyone else.
Boss.
This lad's an MP's son.
I know. It's a nightmare.
I'm Detective Sergeant Vivian Cole, and this is Trainee Detective Constable Billy Fitzgerald.
Can I ask, when did you last see Tom?
Yesterday morning, when we were both leaving for work, and I'd stayed the night.
You don't live here?
Tom and I are engaged. I live in Chiswick with my parents.
Did you sleep here last night?
No, he'd arranged to meet a couple of old mates from uni.
Do you have contact details for Tom's mates?
Yeah, somewhere.
Sorry, this is ridiculous. I guarantee you, Tom is just sleeping it off on someone's sofa.
Does he make a habit of staying out all night?
No.
When was the last time you saw Tom?
Same as Olivia, yesterday morning.
Olivia, can you describe Tom's tattoo to me?
I can show you it.
Olivia, I'm so sorry, but I need to tell you that Tom's tattoo is identical to a tattoo on the body that was discovered this morning.
Sure it's Tom?
We can't be sure until we've done forensic tests.
Let's make absolutely certain, hey? Before we do anything else.
Can we just stay here for a bit? Because Olivia's still in shock.
We need you both to tell us everything you can about Tom.
It's cool, I'm fine.
What do you reckon to the flatmate?
Really didn't want to come with us.
No, he didn't.
The tattoos match.
Right. Till I've spoken to the mother, I need this totally locked down.
Got you.
Inspector, can't imagine what's so urgent that you'd have me called out of committee.
The body of a young man was found early this morning. We've reason to believe it was your son, Tom.
Reason to believe?
We're waiting for a DNA match to be absolutely sure.
But you're sure enough to come here and tell me that my son is dead?
Yes.
How did it happen?
The investigation's at a very early stage. There are limits to what I can discuss.
What I mean, Inspector, is did Tom take his own life?
No, he didn't. Why'd you ask that?
When Tom was 12 years old, his father hanged himself. Tom came home from school and found his dad hanging from a tree in the back garden.
I'm sorry I didn't know. We haven't had time to do background checks. Your son didn't kill himself.
So he was murdered.
Tom Price's father killed himself. Tom found him hanging from a tree in the back garden when he was 12.
So that gives us a strong indication that the killer knew Tom, knew his background.
And that tells us what at this precise moment?
Well, it helps us build a profile of the person or persons that we're looking for.
Let's just stick to the nuts and bolts, shall we? What about tracing the van?
Uniformed patrol reported seeing a man driving a white van near the scene in the early hours. He was using his phone. They signalled for him to hang up. He complied, so they drove away.
Could be our killer.
With any luck, we'll find the van on CCTV.
Tom's phone?
No sign of it. But his mobile provider is sending us over his data.
Right. I'll be downstairs doing the emotional appeal with the mother.
How did she take the news?
Stoic, so far. But I have a feeling that won't last.
It'll take a while to sink in. The fact that somebody deliberately staged her son's suicide.
I decided to spare that detail. For now.
Was that wise? She's going to find out.
Let her get used to losing her son first, before we fill her in on the full horror.
That woman has a right to know.
Tom Price's uni mate, Martin Tanner, hasn't heard from him in weeks.
But Tom goes out with Martin all the time. They saw each other last Saturday.
Not according to Martin. How has Tom's state of mind been recently?
Fine. A bit stressed out running his own company and a bit wound up about the wedding. Kind of distant, but fine. Why would he lie to me?
So you last saw him yesterday morning when he was leaving for work?
Yeah. I had the day off, so I didn't go into the office.
So what did you do?
Mooched around the flat.
All day?
And all night.
So you work for Tom, yeah?
I work with Tom. The act was my idea.
But it's Tom's company.
He's the one with the trust fund.
If anyone has any information that could help this investigation, please contact the incident room as soon as possible.
Tom's, bright, popular. I can't imagine why anyone would do this to him. As his mother, I'm asking that if anyone has any information to please come forward.
Thank you all very much.
Doesn't matter who I am, they're not telling the truth. He was hanging from a tree.
Can I see him?
I can arrange that through the coroner's office, of course. I need to warn you that your son has been severely disfigured. You need to think about what your last memory will be. Sorry. Mrs. Price, you're a public figure. Have you been targeted on social media lately?
No more than any other female MP.
What about in person?
No, nothing I can think of.
You said your son came to see you yesterday at the office. Was it just a social call?
He just turned up out of the blue.
Did he make a habit of doing that?
£700 went missing from petty cash.
And you think your son took it?
I can't be sure, but there was something wrong with him. I know there was.
Tom's been acting weird for the last couple of months. He's gone from workaholic to barely turning up at the office. I think he's been cheating on Olivia.
You with?
I don't know, but I've heard him lying to her about where he's going, like who he's seeing. But can I go? Because I've told you everything I know, and I should really talk to the people at work.
I spoke to Tom's PA. He told her he'd sacked Jamie.
When did you tell her that?
Yesterday morning.
Interesting. No, he is really keen to get out of here.
What do you want to do?
Let's find out what he's playing at.
What a surprise. He's come straight home. What you said, Sarge, about the DI's wife being dead.
No, ignore me. I don't know anything. That didn't take long.
In a hurry, Jamie.
I thought you were going to the office.
Yeah, I'm on my way there now.
I'm going to caution you, Jamie, so that I can search you.
What?
Jamie Bantham, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Tom Price.
This is mental.
You do not have to say anything.
Get after him! Right, get onto Parcel. Let's search his flat. Come on.
Tell us again what you did last night.
Stayed in, watched telly.
We're looking at your phone, local CCTV. If you left the flat, we'll find out.
I went to the pub.
On your own?
With Tom.
And?
And we had a drink.
We're going to test the cash and the envelope for DNA. But we found a match to Tom. Did you steal the money from Tom?
He sacked me. Told me I had to find somewhere else to live.
Why?
I don't know, search me. He's been acting weird lately.
What was he doing with 700 quid in cash?
I don't know. Look, we're in the pub. He's gone to the loo. I've seen the envelope sticking out his jacket, so I've had a look, seen the cash, and just stuffed it down my jeans. I figured he owed me. The act was my idea.
What happened next?
He come back. He went crazy. Started accusing me of taking it.
Which you denied.
He was half cut. He didn't know if he was coming or going.
Okay, so you're in the pub, you had a fight. What happened next?
He left.
What, do you know where he went?
No. He got in a white van. And he drove off.
Whose van?
Not a clue.
What, have you seen him get into it before?
No.
What make was it?
I don't know, transit.
Okay, Jamie, this is really important. Did you see who was driving the van?
No, sorry.
Why did Tom sack Jamie?
They fell out.
Over what? Over money?
The night before last, Tom was out, and I ended up drinking with Jamie. And he told me that Tom had been seeing someone else. They'd had a party, and I hadn't been there. And Jamie said Tom had been in his bedroom with some slapper. When he told me, I was so hurt, so angry, and just so drunk. I ended up in bed with Jamie. Tom came home and he caught us and he went crazy. He told Jamie that he was sacked and he told him he had to move out.
What happened then?
I slept in the spare room, and in the morning Tom and I had a talk.
Was he still angry?
No. He was sweet. He told me it was true that he'd had a girl in his room, but he swore they didn't sleep together. He said his head had been all over the place and that he was going to sort things out and get us back on track.
What did you mean by that?
I wish I knew.
Excuse me a second.
You mustn't have waited here. Come on, you're on duty. I need to see the detective inspector right now.
I'm Detective Sergeant Vivian Cole. Can I help?
Can you explain this? Why would anyone do that? It's so cruel. It's sick.
Your son was killed somewhere else. What we found this morning was window dressing.
Detective Sergeant. Word.
Just give us a moment.
I told you I speak with Kirsten Price when I judged the moment was right. This is just like you, Vivian. You always know better than everyone else.
Say you put it wrong. The Sarge didn't tell Mrs. Price about the fake suicide. It's on the news, it's all over the internet.
I owe you an apology.
I would never go behind your back.
You don't think I should be here, do you?
Well, since you asked, no. Not while you don't know where your wife is. Go home, look after your daughter.
Have you got any idea how hard this is? Waiting, day after day, hearing nothing. I need to be back at work. Otherwise, I'm going to go mad.
Well, this job isn't therapy. You still have a duty to the public.
Thank you, Sergeant. That'll be all.
Well done for talking Kirsten Price down off a ledge. All in a day's work.
Any progress?
Yeah, the search team have found cocaine, some pills, and what they think is a small amount of crystal meth in Tom's bedroom.
Well, well, well.
The forensic pathologist found cocaine in both his nostrils.
So what do we reckon? Using and dealing?
Kirsten Price suspects Tom stole £700 from her office yesterday.
Well, his overdraft is huge and his credit cards are maxed out.
Jamie reckons Tom's not been turning up for work, lying about where he's been going.
That's classic junkie behavior. According to his fiancée, Tom said he was going to sort everything out, so maybe he stole the cash to pay off his drug debts. Did Tom use drugs?
Of course not.
We found drugs hidden in his bedroom and clear evidence that he used them in the hours before his death.
I mean, Tom could be moody, but I never...
Do you take drugs, Olivia?
Absolutely not.
Do you recognise this bag?
No.
We found it under the sofa at Tom's flat. Are you sure it isn't yours?
Totally.
The bag contained traces of a white powder, probably cocaine. We're having it tested.
Well, go right ahead. I mean, like I said, Tom and Jamie had a party. Maybe somebody left it behind.
What do you think Tom had all that cash for?
I don't know.
We're pretty sure that Tom was going to pay off his drug debts. But he couldn't pay them, could he?
Well, 'cause I took the cash. Is it my fault Tom's dead?
You come to apologise?
I was trying to spare you. I need to ask, do you know if your son used drugs?
I had my suspicions. I even asked him, but he denied it. Is that why he stole the cash? To buy drugs?
We think he was trying to pay off his debts, get himself clean.
Why didn't he just tell me he needed the money?
Because he didn't want you to know he had a problem. Sometimes the people closest to us are crying out for help. We can't see it.
It's been bothering me all day. You're that policeman. The one whose wife is missing. So, we have something in common. We found the van.
Finally.
Yeah, CCTV near the pub gave us an index.
And then PR just picked it up near Whitechapel.
You coming?
Get him out of there! Quick!
Control? This is DS call. We need an ambulance. Urgent assistance. Unconscious male.
The suicide note. Says he killed Tom Price.
Let's pray he pulls through so we can do him for murder.
Who is he?
Perry Evans, ex-army, nightclub doorman. Convicted in 2015, served 6 months for dealing Class A drugs.
So Tom must have been intending to pay Evans off.
Can't imagine a guy like that would be happy if Tom turned up empty-handed.
I don't buy it.
Why not?
Perry Evans is a petty criminal. He's a low-level drug dealer and hired muscle. This murder is complex. It's creative, vindictive. I mean, why would someone like Perry Evans go to all that trouble over a 700 quid drug debt? Doesn't compute.
Any news?
According to the doctors, it's touch and go.
I found Tom's number in Perry's phone. They spoke 3 times yesterday. The last time was at 8:20 in the evening.
Setting up a meet outside the pub, presumably.
But there's something else. Perry was on the phone 10 minutes before we found him, and he was calling the same number when uniformed patrol spotted him in the early hours.
Who was he talking to?
Unregistered mobile. Yep. Great. Yeah, I'll be right there. The girl who found the body has finally turned up to make a statement.
Will I have to go to court? What if the killer targets me?
We've got someone in custody.
You've caught him already?
Take it from me, you're not in any danger.
It's easy for you to say. You've got a nice, safe place to live.
Where are you going to sleep tonight? How much do you need?
No, I can...
20 quid.
Can you make it 40?
Yeah.
Thanks, I'll pay you back. No, I will. Only because it gives me a chance to see you again.
Cheers, mate. Shift yourself.
What's going on?
Found an overlapping cell site and Perry's phone and Tom's phone. They were both at some old railway arch in Clapham last night around 10 o'clock.
Think it's a murder site?
I put money on it. son.
Okay, good work. Rob's found the murder scene.
I'll stay here in case Perry wakes up.
Okay.
There's blood on the floor as well as the walls.
We're pretty sure he was tied to that chair.
Any proof that Perry Evans was here?
Not yet.
Right. Fingers crossed for CCTV then.
He wants to talk to me. Hello, Perry. What you said in your note about Tom Price, you said you killed him. Is it true? Is it?
I was lying.
Socko found significant blood evidence in Perry Evans's van. It's been fast-tracked to the lab to see if it's Tom's. If it is, then...
And we've got our man. David Bradford? I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, it is a very serious breach of protocol. Yeah, I'll be sure to speak to her when she gets back. Thank you for letting me know. The hospital couldn't have been clearer. No contact with the suspect until they gave the go-ahead.
But he beckoned me into him. I just took the opportunity to get his dying declaration.
Did you read him his rights?
But I didn't get time.
Then anything he said is inadmissible.
Well, it's of interest, though. We can't just exclude it from the inquiry. Evans told me that he did not kill Tom Price.
Rob, can you come in and talk us through the evidence against Perry Evans, please?
We have CCTV of Perry Evans' van going to and from the railway arch. In this still, you can see clearly that Evans is the driver and Tom Price is in the passenger seat.
Being driven to his death.
According to the lab, blood evidence in the van matches Tom Price.
Well, I'm not saying that Evans isn't involved, but he's a foot soldier. He's not the ringleader.
That is pure speculation.
Okay, what about the unregistered mobile he keeps calling? Who does that belong to?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, and according to Rob, Evans would have struggled to string the dead weight of Tom Price's body up that tree.
I said it would be hard. I didn't say it'd be impossible. Look, how come you're so certain that Evans didn't do this?
Because he told me at the hospital.
What, under caution?
No.
That's right.
You were deliberately undermining me.
You're undermining yourself.
Lab have matched Perry Evans' DNA to DNA found on Tom Price's body.
I just spoke to the hospital. The consultant's opinion is that Evans will pull through.
Let's prepare a file for the CPS. Recommend they charge Perry Evans with murder.
He's making a mistake. At the very least, Perry Evans has an accomplice.
It's a compelling theory, Sarge, but what you don't have is any actual evidence. PC Brady.
Why won't the detective inspector listen to you?
Ugh, this is all about his wife. You know, the truth is, he made her life a misery.
I've got to show you something. What should I do?
Leave it with me. I'll tell the detective inspector when the time is right.
I need to know who this man is and why he killed Tom.
His name's Perry Evans. He's 31, ex-army. Tom owed him money for drugs.
He murdered him over drugs debt.
That's how it's looking.
Why hang Tom's body from a tree?
We haven't had a chance to talk to Evans yet. He's in intensive care. He was attempting to kill himself when we found him. When he's fit, he'll be tried and punished for what he's done.
Right, we're off to the pub. Double celebration. Case closed, and the detective inspector back where he belongs. No excuses?
Yeah, I'll be over in a bit. I just got something I need to take care of.
So how was the first day?
Eventful. Sarge is amazing.
Yeah, she's a great detective. Watch your step. The only person Vivian cares about is herself.
I know I've been critical of the police in the past, but they've done a first-class job in tracking down my son's killer.
Hope you're coming for a drink. First round's on me.
There's something you need to see first.
What's this?
Do you recognize it?
Looks vaguely familiar.
It was found under the sofa in Tom Price's flat.
So we've got a new lead.
Yeah, but not in the Price case. DNA evidence taken from inside the bag leads us to believe that it belonged to your wife. It's Sarah's bag. The question is, how did it end up at Tom Price's flat?
She's been suffocated.
That's what it looks like.
Horrible way to die. Fighting for breath. At least we know who she was. Ana Bastos, 19 years old, Portuguese.
How'd she end up here then?
Can call round later. Sometime this afternoon. Gotta go.
Morning.
Morning.
Body of a 19-year-old girl found in a loading bay in King's Cross. Vivian and Billy are with the next of kin.
Okay. Give me a shout when they get back.
Will do.
Gabrielle Bestos?
Yes?
I'm training Detective Constable Billy Fitzgerald. This is Detective Sergeant Vivian Cole. Can we have a word?
What's happened?
I think it's best we take this inside.
Okay. Come on. Noah? I'm just talking to the officers, okay?
I'm so sorry to tell you that your cousin Anna Bestos was found dead earlier today.
There must be some mistake.
We found Anna's passport by her body. You were listed as next of kin.
Where was she? How was she?
Anna was murdered.
Mr. Bestos, when was the last time you saw Anna?
A couple of nights ago, she came to use the shower in my room. The friend she was staying with, her shower was broken.
Can you give us the name of Anna's friend?
No, I don't think she mentioned it.
Or an address?
No, Anna was only sleeping there for a couple of nights, till she found somewhere new. Anna was an au pair, like me. She was sacked, thrown out on the street.
Goodbye.
Mr. and Mrs. Char.
Why did they throw her out?
The wife, Michelle. She hated Anna from the start. She couldn't wait to get rid of her.
Do you have the Char's contact details?
Upstairs.
Oh, Mr. Bestos, one thing. Was Anna in a relationship? Seeing anyone?
No way. Anna's a good Catholic girl. No boyfriends before marriage.
Kept thinking how he'd feel if he knew how we found her.
Yeah. It's not our place to tell him. Not yet.
Thought you might want these. Crime scene photos from the young girl we found in King's Cross.
Thanks, Rob.
No problem.
Andrew's at work. He's going to be upset. He was really fond of Anna. Where does your husband work? In his offices in King's Cross.
What does he do?
Partner in a broking firm. Mrs. Char, I'm sorry, can you call me Michelle? Michelle. According to Anna's cousin, Gabriello, you terminated her employment about a week ago? Yes, that's right. Would you mind telling us why?
Well, we hired this very sweet, diligent Catholic girl about 6 months ago. But then, well, no, we had to let her go because we couldn't trust her anymore.
In what way?
Well, she'd come home at all hours, and then she'd fail to get up in the morning. Then to top it all, she left Jago at school, waiting for nearly an hour the other day. When I asked her why she was late, she said, well, she made up some lame excuse about being sick, but, I mean, hungover, or like...
Was Anna in a relationship?
I'm pretty sure she was, yeah. She didn't confide in me about it, no.
And where did Anna go when she moved out?
I don't know.
Weren't you worried about her?
Oh, God. Andrew said that she could stay here. Well, she got herself together, but she told us to stick our room and stick our job, so... Sorry. I can't believe she's dead.
According to the forensic medical examiner, Anabestos was strangled. The plastic bag was then tied round her head after death. Her clothes were stripped off post-mortem. I spoke to Interpol. The Portuguese police have informed the family. Anna's parents are hoping to get a flight over later on today.
So what was she? Saint or sinner?
Well, whoever killed her obviously wanted us to think she was a sinner.
Billy, chase up any similar sex crimes in the London area over the last 6 months. Maybe our perpetrator has an MO. Rob, anything on her phone?
No, but we did find this on local CCTV. It was captured at 9:12 last night, an hour or two before Anna was murdered. It's only around the corner from where Anna was found.
Trace him.
Billy, that CCTV is crystal clear. Run it through facial recognition. See if we can find out who this guy is, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Did you get David's phone?
He walked in, so I had to put it back.
Maybe this is a stupid idea.
Look, I need to find out why the detective inspector's lying. If you've got cold feet, then I'll do it on my own.
I'm gonna take this. Hello, Detective Sergeant Vivian Cole. Would you like to take a seat, Mr. Char?
Thank you. Still in shock. About Anna.
Could you tell me where you were between 8 p.m. and midnight last night?
I was at the office till nearly 11. Then I went home.
How did you get home?
I drove. I've got a parking space. Am I some sort of suspect?
Oh, I just need to ask these questions for elimination purposes. How did you get on with Anna?
She was a lovely girl. The boys adored her.
And yet your wife sacked her.
Anna left Jago standing at the school gate. Michelle couldn't forgive that.
But you could.
Anna had nowhere to go.
Your wife seems to think that Anna had a boyfriend. You don't?
She just didn't seem the type.
Okay.
Anna's mobile provider came good. Plenty of calls to her cousin and a fair few to someone called Dennis.
The boyfriend?
Maybe. Michelle Charles supplied me with the name of the language school Anna was attending, so I gave him a ring. Dennis Qatar. Apparently, he's the class Casanova.
Wow, okay. That's really bad.
So you knew her from language school? She your girlfriend, Dennis?
Just friends. Language school was boring, so we skipped it together. Okay, I flirted. But she said no. She said she was a virgin.
What, and that just came up in conversation? Between friends?
She told me things. Women do that.
Did you and Anna go out drinking? Stay out late?
Hey, she was an adult.
She got sacked from her job.
Her boss was difficult. Like mine.
When did you last see Anna?
About a week ago. I thought she was busy looking for a new family to work for.
Where were you last night? Between the hours of 8 and midnight.
You think it was me? I was here working. Go ask the boss. But maybe don't mention me and the girl or missing language school. He was paying for me to go.
No evidence of sexual assault on Anna Bestos, but she certainly wasn't a virgin when she died. There's a very good reason Dennis Curtar might have had for killing her. Anna was pregnant.
Yeah, but I thought Dennis was working at the time of the murder.
Well, his boss went out about 9, so he can't confirm how long Dennis hung about for. I'll put a call into the waitress who was working the same shift, though.
Dennis also neglected to tell us that Mr. Yilmaz isn't just his boss. He's soon to be his father-in-law.
He's engaged to his boss's daughter. So the news that he got Anna pregnant wouldn't have gone down too well.
Yeah, and he'd lose a lot if Anna spoke out. Is that motive for murder?
Nick him.
We can do a fetal DNA test to determine if the baby's yours. So you might as well tell us the truth now.
Okay, we went to bed. Once.
And the baby?
She said it's mine, but who knows? She said she needs £800 for an abortion. £800.
And you didn't give her the money?
I can't get that money. She says borrow it, but who from? I can't go to my boss.
Did Anna threaten to tell your fiancé about the relationship?
She knew if she did that, I'd contact her family in Portugal.
So you were fine with her threatening your future marriage and your job? You just let that go?
I didn't kill her. I was at work.
Oh, yeah, the waitress on shift with you said that you left early. Apparently you were unwell.
Okay. All right. I was with a girl. Another. From the language school.
Name?
Esma, her number's in my phone. You should be talking to the people Anna worked for. That crazy cow was following her everywhere.
What do you mean?
Anna couldn't understand it, how that Michelle knew where she was all the time. It was obvious. She put a tracker on Anna's phone.
I ran the index of Michelle Charles' car through the system, and guess what? She got a parking ticket yesterday, a few hundred yards away from where Anna was murdered.
You sure it was Michelle driving?
She paid the ticket straight away using her card.
Michelle claims she hadn't spoken to Anna since she sacked her. We need to talk to her again. We just need to clarify a couple of things, Michelle.
Where were you between the hours of 8 and 12 last night?
I was at home with my kids, so Andrew was working late.
And what about yesterday afternoon?
Various chores around the house, and I picked the kids up from school.
We have a photograph that shows you clearly following Anna at 2:43 yesterday afternoon.
Sorry. Yeah, I lied. I was following Anna.
How did you know where she was?
I put a tracker on her phone a little while ago.
You do realise that stalking is against the law?
I was worried about my kids.
But you sacked her days ago.
All right, I wanted to know if she was sleeping with my husband.
What led you to think that?
Because he's been secretive and evasive in the last few months. It's not like him.
Did you know that Anna was pregnant?
Of course I've had 2 kids. It's obvious.
And you thought that Andrew might be the father?
I followed her and I decided to have it straight out and ask her.
And what did she say?
Nothing. She got on the tube and I lost her. I didn't kill Anna. You have to believe me.
Facial recognition has given us an ID for the young man from CCTV, Craig Fleetwood. He was cautioned last year after a brawl at a music festival. He's 18 years old, from Motherwell, but he's living in assisted accommodation in East London.
Speak to control. Take a couple of uniforms back up.
Yeah, background checks reveal that Fleetwood's a vulnerable young adult with learning difficulties.
So we need to get hold of him without causing harm to himself.
Sure. Craig Fleetwood? Get in the car!
On the way. Got to nip out for a bit. Hold the fort, will you?
Of course.
Hi, Craig. I'm a police officer. My name's Billy. I know you're scared, but you might have some information that could help.
I don't like the uniforms. And I don't like sirens.
Okay. I'll sit in the back of the car with you. There'll be no sirens. It'll keep you safe.
I came to London for a rugby match, and then I just didn't go home because I can't live under the same roof as my stepdad.
When did you meet Anna?
Last night, it was about, it was 8 o'clock on St. Jonas Street. Some big lad was giving her hard times. Anna said that he was called Dennis. She said that he was the father of her baby. So she needed money, and then he came and offered her 50 quid, and then she just threw it back in his face.
How did you get involved?
Well, where I come from, you don't just walk by if you see someone mistreating a lady. You stop him.
So what happened?
He thumped me. I reckon it would have hurt really bad if Anna hadn't have stopped him. She told him to go away, and then he storms off, and then she says, "Do you want to go and get coffee to say thank you?" She didn't have anywhere to sleep, so I showed her a place that I used to go, and it's really easy to get into.
And how was Anna when you left her?
She was okay. I told her that she should go back to her family and let them look after her. She said she would go back as soon as she'd had determination. I think she said that she'd be able to pay for it today. Yeah.
Do you know how?
She'd been promised the money by her cousin's boyfriend.
You take your time.
I'm here, aren't I? Does Anna have other cousins?
Yes. Back home, in Portugal. Why?
Did you know that Anna was pregnant?
Yes. She told me. She wanted money for, termination. But she wasn't registered with the doctor, so it was going to cost £800. And I don't have that sort of money.
What about our other cousins in Portugal?
They definitely don't have that sort of cash.
One of our witnesses claims that Anna was confident that your boyfriend was going to give her the money.
I don't have a boyfriend. Your witness has made a mistake.
Oh, one last question. If you could have raised the cash for Anna, would you have helped her out?
No. It might surprise you. I'm gay, but I'm also a Catholic. Abortion is a sin.
You lied, Dennis, to a murder inquiry. Do you know how serious that is?
You told us that you hadn't seen Anna for a week.
It's called perverting the course of justice, and that could land you 2 to 3 years in jail. So, I suggest you start telling us the truth.
I met Anna at a coffee shop near King's Cross Station last night. I felt bad for her. I offered her £50. She threw it back in my face, told me she didn't need my money.
We heard you and Anna had a fight.
Who from? That stupid kid. Sticking his nose in. I left him to it. Then I went to work. Then I left work early to see Esma from the language school.
Esma, who still isn't answering our calls.
Maybe she's waiting for her husband to go out.
And you say Anna threw the money back in your face?
Mm-hmm.
So where did she get the money from then?
She didn't say. But my guess is that it had something to do with her homo cousin. She just found out he was seeing her boss, Andrew, Char.
And you didn't think to tell us this before?
I didn't think it was of any importance.
You can't stay away. Thought you were going to be someone else.
Hello. We're just checking that the electoral register's up to date. Would you mind answering a couple of questions about who lives here?
Sorry, I'm just in the middle of something.
Why the detective inspector's been so secretive. I think he's got another woman.
What, the woman he was with the night Sarah disappeared? Why else would he be so cagey?
She's got a kid.
What, David?
You tell me.
Where have you been?
Oh, I checked in on a mate from the rape and serious sexual offences team. I wanted to see if the crime scene rang any bells for her.
And did it?
No.
Billy's hit pay dirt?
Yeah, I spoke to Dennis Carter again, and he reckons Anna's cousin Gabriello and Andrew Charr were lovers.
Despite the fact that Gabriello still insists he's single.
Well, maybe he wanted to hide the fact that he was seeing a married man.
Go on.
Andrew Charr took £1,000 out of the bank yesterday.
Which would more than cover the cost of Anna's termination.
Or shut her up if she was blackmailing him.
Andrew Charr was telling the truth. He didn't leave his office until nearly 10:30 last night.
And AMPR shows that he drove straight home.
So he couldn't have killed Anna?
No, but he did have a visitor at work. Here is Gabriello Bestas, and he visited Andrew's office at 8:49 last night. Now this is Gabriello Bestas leaving, this time with a rucksack on his back, which I'm assuming is carrying the £1,000 in cash.
Okay, if it was Gabriello, why all the theatrics? Why slut?
He told me that he thought that abortion was a sin.
Let's pull them both in. We can ask them in person.
Hey guys, let's go through here.
Andrew Charr, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
Was it Gabriello? Did he kill Anna?
Save it for the interview.
So it wasn't Anna that Andrew was having an affair with?
No.
I kind of hoped that it was. It would have made it easier to bear.
Look after the kid.
How did it start?
He called over to see Anna. He flirted with me. I'd never been with another man before. I'd never cheated on Michelle. I thought I was in love with him.
Not anymore.
Recently, he started pressurizing me to leave Michelle and the boys. I tried to tell him how important my family is to me, but Gabriello wouldn't listen.
Look at this. To Gabriello, love you more than I can say, Andrew. This has been through the wars.
So they were lovers and Anna found out. Why's that a motive for murder in this day and age?
When did Anna find out?
2 days ago. I was at Gabriello's place. I was trying trying to finish with him. But we ended up in his shower. We didn't hear Anna come in. She threatened to tell Michelle if I didn't give her £1,000. After she'd gone, Gabriello discovered that she'd taken a card that I'd written to him that he kept by his bed. He told me I'd better get hold of the cash. Why didn't he just give her the cash? She was a nice girl who'd made a mistake.
So you gave Gabriella the money?
I was worried that she'd come back for more. Gabriello told me she absolutely would not. He seemed so certain. That means he was planning to kill her, doesn't it?
You're going to be 5 minutes, okay?
Hello, Michelle.
Please. Gabriello. Gabriello, come on. The children are here. You don't want to upset them because you love children.
It's your fault Anna is dead. Why couldn't you just let Andrew go?
No!
You're gonna be sorry you did that.
Okay, thanks, man. Someone made an emergency call from the Char household. No one spoke, but the CAD operator held the line open and he heard a disturbance in the background.
Of course he'd go there. He'd blame Michelle just like he blamed Anna.
Yeah.
Let's go. Call to dialing 999.
I think he's got a knife.
There's no sign of the children, and Michelle's car's missing.
Where's he taking them?
I've just spoken to Control. Uniformed patrol has spotted Michelle's car. They're heading to Boxing Green.
Over there! Spread out! Keep in radio contact!
All right, boys? You okay? Yeah?
Hi, Gabriella. It's Billy. We met earlier.
You're a police officer. Go away.
I can't do that, Gabriello, not until you put the knife down.
The children.
It's not Michelle's fault that you and Andrew can't be together. This doesn't have to end like this. Look, my colleagues are arriving.
Gabriella Bestos, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Anna Bestos. You don't have to say anything. This may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned. Something you later rely on in court.
Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
When did you decide to kill Anna?
Andrew wrote me a card saying he loved me. And I took it and threatened to give it to Michelle. That totally freaked him out. He said we should stop seeing each other.
So why take the £1,000 if you knew you were going to kill her?
Maybe to start a new life. Me and Andrew.
And that was never going to happen, was it?
Andrew would have come round. All he needed was time.
How did your family react when they found out that you were gay?
They threw me out.
And you just couldn't stand it, could you? That she would get to have her termination and go back home and play the good Catholic girl. And the family would be none the wiser.
Abortion is wrong. She didn't even care she was gonna kill a baby.
But by killing her, you terminated the pregnancy.
Oh, she was a whore. And the family love her. They don't speak to me. But she was going to be welcomed back.
Why didn't you tell them what she'd done?
Because they wouldn't believe me.
So you made her look like a prostitute?
Yes. Now they all know. Her parents know. My parents. Everyone. Perfect little Anna. No more. No more.
Should have seen her, Sarge. She was on fire.
Can you and Billy prepare the file for the CPS? I need a word with your sergeant.
Of course.
What's up now?
You went to see an old friend in the rape and serious sexual offences team this afternoon.
Yes?
Where's this friend of yours based? Divisional headquarters? Did you go to divisional headquarters?
No.
So where did you go?
I'm not prepared to discuss that.
So if I asked you for a duty statement, you'd refuse to make one? I'm sure you're aware that's a gross breach of the code of conduct. Thing is, I know exactly where you were.
This is my fault. I asked the Sarge to help me out.
Help you out with what?
I don't know you anymore. What's worse, I don't trust you. You asked me to lie for you about where you were the night your wife disappeared. And when I questioned you about it, you served me up some pile of crap that you've squared it with the MISPA team.
Go on.
You've got 2 phones. What's the second one for?
It's none of your business.
What did you see, Sarge? This afternoon?
The detective inspector with a young woman and a child.
So you think I've got a bit on the side? Another kid.
How would it look to you?
Well, I haven't. Does that satisfy you? Okay. How about this? Detective Constable Brady, you have aided and abetted Detective Sergeant Cole in a gross breach of the Code of Conduct. Now, I don't intend to make this matter official. Yet. But if you two don't get off my back, I will. And then you can wave goodbye to your jobs and wave goodbye to your pensions. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
That'll be all. Rob. Close the door after you.